It's different, but it's the same. It's new, but it's old. It can only be Health Tech Deals, the January 14th episode where no deal flow goes unrecognized.
So Jessica, for our new intro, what are
I love the new intro.
It was brilliant. What are the aliens doing?
That's my favorite part because that's our conversations. I talk to you about three things. I talk to you about healthcare, funding, and alien abductions.
Alien abduction is like Kate McKinnon on Saturday Night Live. Have you ever seen that sketch where everyone has this, Ryan Gosling has this beautiful experience and then she gets probed?
I have healthcare funding conspiracy theories always. I feel like the aliens is an appropriate thing for me to have represented there.
UFOs are real now. Did you see the Osborne?
Chat away about this stuff, but that's my favorite part. Also, the part where you collapse in a broken heap and start crying on the pile of money.
I never got my share of it. Did you see
the new intro? So much better than when you drop from the sky and then got sucked back up. Although that was good, but this is much better. I enjoy the drama of watching you broken and in tears. Old man Health Tech.
That's where you have me most of the time. Did you know that the Osbournes, like Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon, they did that lot? They have a show where it's called I Want to Believe. I was clicking channels the other night, and they're all talking about how they believe in aliens now, as does the US Navy. Anyway, all of the above.
Me and Ozzy Osbourne right there.
No doubt now.
In episode 3 of Health Tech Deals, I'll bite the head off a bat. You can watch me do that. Oh my God. Okay. Get your timer.
We should probably get on. Do the what going on? You ready?
Yeah, I am really ready.
Okay, ready, go.
And go. DexCare gets $50 million, brings their total up to $70 million. What does this company do, Matt? We heard a lot about it.
No, it's Transformation Capital, but Kaiser, Providence, Mass General are in this as well. Define Ventures, a bunch of others in this is one as well. It's some kind of inbox inside the healthcare system, operating system, doing demand aggregation and shoveling people out towards the right appointments, including telehealth versus physical. I think it's like an operating traffic control system. A little bit like Memora, I think is, and maybe Cumulus is doing this as well. Who knows? But a bunch of health systems buying it. So good luck to them.
All right, Avaneer and all of their big friends, Aetna, Anthem, Cleveland Clinic, HCSC, and many more, they get $50 million in that company. Yeah, everybody's in that company because everybody's in that company, right?
Well, that's right. They remember they were very nice. They sponsored our show, our conference, What Next Healthcare last year. And they do sort of blockchain based healthcare transactions. I think it's kind of fixing the payer provider interface. Not entirely clear what it is yet. I mean, this is the first official round. They clearly had some money before from their parents. Stuart Hansen, the CEO there, he was nice to us on our show. We'll see what happens next.
Yeah. All right. How about Deepscribe? They get 30 million, brings their total up to 35.2.
Yeah, yet another different ambient voice recognition dictation system for doctors like Robin, Atsuki, and the one that Nuance has. Maybe it'd be better than them. Maybe the same. Maybe different.
All right, Little Otters, a business that one can only hope provides emotional support otters to people, gets 22 million. What do they really do?
They provide emotional support otters to little kids. It's another CRV Ventures in this one. Kristen Makespor. This is another mental health thing aimed at little kids, competing directly with Brightline, who we know well because I'm a client.
All right, and Ianacare, at least that's I hope how you say it. They get 12 million. Brings their total up to 16.7. This is support for caregivers. Love this space.
Yeah, this is a big one. I spoke with a competitor of theirs called Wealthy. Laura Jewis Rosner, I think her name. I will blank on the CEO's name.
Wait, which Wealthy is it? Spell it, because there's the 7 different.
Seems to be very similar. This is a sort of they've got a similar amount of funding. This is you go to employers and you create a platform with services for employees who are caregivers to try to give them some relief and make them better employees so they don't quit to go and take care full time of the person they're caregiving for. So early stages, but clearly it's a market where, because so many people are caregivers. Our friend Alex Drain, of course, running Archangels, has been talking about any care counts and 30% of the population is caregiving, and how can you help them if you're an employer? Well, this is one way using Ianacare or wealth is one way you can do it. So good luck to those people. It's an early stage, both early stage companies, Ianacare. It all looks pretty cool. Hopefully it works out well.
I hope so too. I love that space.
Well, it's doing something useful, right? Not
as opposed to the
absolutely
rest of
everything
this crap.
not absolutely everything that we talk about, or remains.
I like that. I feel like I'm onto something with the emotional support Otters. I do actually feel like somebody should come up with that.
So maybe Ianacare should be subscribing to Little Otters in order to get Little Otters. By the way, that's what these companies do. If I noticed the interview that Glenn Tillman ran with 120 over 80 with the folks from Ginger on it and City Block and
Ginger is now Headspace Health. Get with the times here.
Oh, sorry, Headspace Health was there. Russ Glass. Later on, he started
and
playing.
Papa.
He played me a song, the Grateful Dead song, "Friend of the Devil."
He did. That was amazing because you were like, I hope that Russ Glass picks up that guitar in the background, and sure as hell he did. Freaking awesome by request.
But did you notice in the middle of that, Glenn Tillman said, we need mental health care. Well, I'm just going to commit now that we're going to hire Headspace, for the transparent folks, and then I said, so I assume that I wrote to Russ in the chat, so I assume that Headspace is now free, on the grounds that Glenn Tillman's making these commitments. He says it's free for 13 to 18-year-olds. So in that case, presumably Transparent's going to fire its employees, only hire teenagers.
Oh, interesting.
Cost reduction. You don't think so? Maybe not.
Well, that was like Glenn Tillman's like Oprah car giveaway moment. And you get mental health, and you get mental health.
Well, he has $200 million more to afford some employees.
You could just, you could almost hear the HR benefits person at Transcare's heart just like drop there for a second. Whoa.
They probably have a deal. They probably have a deal with Lyra that they haven't even told him about. They're probably really screwing him over. Who knows?
Don't cause trouble.
I don't
deal with Lyra. You're such a jerk sometimes.
Well, actually, his friends at General Catalyst, they have an investment in one of those. Is it Spring? We'll have to go look. General Catalyst has got a decent sized investment in one of the mental health companies. I don't think it's
Spring Modern, maybe.
I don't know. We'll find it. We'll have to go look. Anyway, all right. So you're off out to dinner in New York City where you're hanging out and enjoying yourself.
Yes.
Joining the super Omicron spreader event.
Oh my God, I left Florida, which is like an Omicron spreader event that just doesn't know it is. So I feel like no matter what kind of spike could be happening here, where people are vaccinated and mask wearing, I am safer infinitely than I was back in Florida, where people are like going on as though this pandemic is not a thing.
Well, but you did get on a plane from Florida to New York, I assume, which
there was nobody on that plane. It was like me and 4 other people. So I feel really great about my chances here. We'll see what happens.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
Good luck with your wild night out trip in the White Fantastic in New York. And, we'll catch you on the next one.
All right. For my crazy New York adventure exploits, follow along with me on Twitter. I am at Jess Damasa. And to see what other drama Matthew Holt can cause at Transparent. Stoking the fires of a fight between Glenn Tillman and Hemant Taneja, pitting Transparent against General Catalyst.
There's a photo. There was a photo on Twitter today or on LinkedIn today of those two looking very buddy. It was like a.
Oh yeah. So and you're about to rip that apart. Nice, Matthew. Well, follow along for the fun of that over there on Twitter at BoltyBoy. It's where you can find him. That does sound a lot more fun though than me in New York. And to never miss an episode of Health Tech Deals or any of the WTF Health interviews I put out there. Had one with Amy Abernathy from Verily today go out. That was awesome. And any of the other content from the blog that's contributed throughout the week. Sign up for our email newsletter over there at thehealthcareblog.com. Bye. Bye.